There's a time already? Whoa, how long have I waited for this? Time for my review of On Stranger Tides. I can't do it. I can't do it. Do I really have to make this review? I guess I do. Hey everyone, Spoonful for you, back at you again with a brand new video. Today, we are finishing off the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise with, of course, the fourth one. Oh boy. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. To prevent myself from stabbing, I tried to break all the pencils, but since I have no strength in my arms, I just threw them down. Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides came out back in 2011. Was directed by a different guy this time, not Gore Verbinski.
Not Gore Verbinski!
Yes, actually, it's directed by another guy. What's his name, you may ask? I don't want to talk about it. Pirates of the Caribbean 4 was kind of a reboot of the franchise, a whole new storyline. Even though people don't always remember the end of the third movie is actually kind of setting up the fourth movie because of the Fountain of Youth. So the fourth movie is not really a standalone sequel like a lot of idiots say. It's kind of a continuation of the third movie by also taking out some tiny characters. Now, I saw Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides back in 2011 when I was 11 years old. When I saw the movie, I thought it was fine. I was okay with it. Was it my favorite Pirates of the Caribbean film? No. Now when I see it, I kind of like it, some scenes, but then when I listen to other people, what they have to say about it, the fourth film is a pretty bad film. Jack Sparrow, he's been so tired by this point. His character has become so funny and lazy and stupid. I kind of miss the charm that Johnny Depp brought to the character back in Curse of the Black Pearl. You know, the witty Jack, who had a lot of brain power. Now, he's cutting down bushes, and he's repeating some of the dialogue from the first movie. Your name sounds familiar. Have I threatened you before? They said that in the first movie. Lazy, lazy, lazy. And I don't think he can handle this movie. What worked so well in the first film and the sequels was Jack Sparrow was not really a main character. And he was kind of a side character in the first movie. The director did not expect Johnny Depp to get so much praise for the role. It was actually meant for Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley. They were the stars. Johnny Depp, he came and pushed them out of the way, and he kind of made it his own role, his own film. Now, in the fourth film, he is the main character. Everyone else kind of relies on him. I think the film is very, very convoluted. There's so much going on. The Fountain of Youth, I don't think it's a very strong plot in the fourth entry. I really don't. That's why I kind of like the fifth storyline better, because it actually has to do with something about Jack Sparrow. And you kind of feel for the character in the fifth movie because, in the trailer of course, because, you know, Jack Sparrow needs the Trident of Poseidon. He needs it to kill Captain Salazar. And that's gonna build up some suspense. In this movie, there's no suspense. Going to the Fountain of Youth. Now the characters are very dull and boring. We got Blackbeard, played by Ian McShane. This character could have been so awesome, but he's so dull. And then we have Angelica, who is annoying. And then we have all this comedy who's annoying. The worst part of the film has to be the mermaid and Sam Claflin. They did not need to be in it. It was really dull, really boring. And now, after the 5th movie comes out, looking back at that, it's going to make a whole horrible movie. And you can tell they were going to set up sequels for this film. Horrible, horrible sequels. Thank God they're not. Thank God they're not. Because at the end, spoiler alert, after the credits, you see Angelica on the island and she has Jack Sparrow's doll. And, you know, the doll makes Jack Sparrow hurt a lot. It looks like by the 5th film, by the way the 5th film looks, it looks like this whole plot is destroyed. Nothing. We do get a character from On Stranger Tides, Scrum. He was actually a really fun character in that movie. But looking back at On Stranger Tides, it really feels like a standalone sequel. Kind of like the Temple of Doom. And right now, I don't know what to think of it. It's kind of a dull experience. Now, one of my favorite parts in the movie has to be, of course, Geoffrey Rush. The scenes with Geoffrey Rush and Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp, it's really, really fun. And the scenes are surprisingly very well. The part when they're tied up, I loved it. The part when they were trying to infiltrate the Spanish compound, whatever you call it, Spanish base, camp, whatever. It was very, very fun seeing these two pirates. And of course, I also enjoyed that some of the Navy soldiers were on their side, like they were the good guys. I think it was really unique and fun to watch. If you don't know this, there's actually 2 Navy soldiers from the original Pirates of the Caribbean movie. One of them was in the 3rd film, and it looks like he was on the ship that got exploded where Beckett was. I don't know how he got out of there. That's a hole. But they die in the film, in this movie, which kind of sucks. Hopefully, they will be resurrected again in the new movie, unexplainably. But it was just fun watching them. Now, Geoffrey Rush and Jack Sparrow, they say one of the most amazing, they share so much good dialogue in this one scene when they're tied up, talking about the pearl, what happened to it. I loved it. And it's fun seeing Barbossa and Jack Sparrow become allies once more, because in the first film, they hated each other. Another good part about this film was the mermaids. The mermaids, guys. But I gotta say again, all the characters, all of Angelica's crew were dull, lifeless, and boring. The only character that I really liked was Scrum. He just had a lot of energy to him, and he was really interesting, in my opinion. The rest of the characters just felt bad. Ian McShane, what a waste of a villain. Holy crap. And a lot of people say they liked Penelope Cruz in the film. I hated Penelope Cruz. She was very annoying. I mean, yeah, very annoying. Well, guys, On Stranger Tides is probably not my least favorite. I think the 3rd film is probably my least favorite. I don't know why. I just don't like that film. There's so much going on in it. I don't know which one's my least favorite. On Stranger Tides is pretty close. It's a bad film. Jack Sparrow does not handle it well. I mean, he's like the main focus. The reason why the other Pirates of the Caribbean films were big successes was he was unexpected to be a hit. Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, they were the main characters. They are the main characters of the original trilogy and the 5th movie. So I'm glad in the 5th movie they're going back to their roots. On Stranger Tides is a... And also, I gotta mention something. I don't really like what they did to Barbossa's character in this film. I don't like it. And giving him a peg leg is kind of cool, but it also takes away from the awesome character Barbossa once was. He could fight, he could shoot people. Now he's kind of, a cripple. And, I kind of think it's alright. But then again, I kind of think it's sad. Because Barbossa is my favorite character of the trilogy. And in the fifth movie, I hope he does a great job in the role. Alright, guys. What am I going to rate On Stranger Tides? I'm going to rate On Stranger Tides. What am I going to rate it? I'm going to rate it a C-. A C-. Based off of what other people think of it too, not just my opinion, I'm just going to give it a C- because of what other people have to think as well. We're a community here on the channel, Spoonful for You. I want everybody to know my thoughts, and then I want to hear your guys' thoughts. So I'm going to give it a C-. Pretty poor movie. Even my someone I talked to yesterday, they said the movie was really, crap, garbage. The first one will always be the best in my opinion. Guys, what do you think about the movie? And guess what? This Friday, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales is coming out. Guys, I'm not trying to act like the biggest Pirates of the Caribbean fanboy. Oh, I'm the biggest fanboy out there. No, I just really enjoy the first film, and I just really enjoy the franchise. Even though the sequels are pretty bad, the first film was really awesome, and it gripped me. That's why I'm reviewing all these movies for the 5th film, and also I love the ride. Hope you enjoyed the video, everyone. Leave a like down below. Comment down below. If you're new here, hello? Subscribe right there. Yeah, right here. It's really, really lonely. Alright, everyone. Let's try to hit 100 subscribers super soon. Right now, I got 70. Trying to hit 100. Oh, man. And we're going to do a very, very special video when we hit 100. Can't tell you what it's going to be like. I can't tell you what it's going to be yet, but it's going to be awesome. There's a wind, and I can't explain. Spoonful for you signing off. Hello? Hello? Pirates of the Caribbean. The 5th one will be reviewed this weekend. Oh my gosh. I hear the Black Pearl. There she is. Ah!